Welcome to Grown Men Chopping It Up. This your boy JR Rydha, and I'm with my ace,
Kerry. I say Kerry with a K. This is a safe place for a grown-up after dark talk.
We'll give you a few minutes to put the kids to bed.
Cause it's 21 and 0. It's 21 and 0. It's 21 and 0.
Alright, let's get to
it. Today's episode brought to you by the term sapiosexual. A noun. A person who is sexually attracted to the intelligence of others. Talk nerdy to
me. Alright, that's a interesting what the show was brought to us by. It's an interesting sponsor.
Yeah.
So man, we've been absent a few weeks.
Because we need an IT guy.
Yeah, technical difficulties. But we back. What you been up to?
Let's see. Much of nothing. I've been getting topics together, that kind of thing, and losing them, and
yeah,
that kind of thing.
You're right. A little irresponsibility.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to a bunch of podcasts lately, and I really think that what separates ours from most people is that they're trying to be characters, right, and we're just being us. So people, I think, appreciate that we're not faking and phony and just saying stuff to try to be cute and all that. We really just say shit, and sometimes it doesn't make us look the best.
Right, but we're keeping it real.
Keeping 100. So you want to start off? You want me to start off?
Sure, I'll start it off with my wonderful topic.
Okay.
Well, my first topic is 5 things that have ruined American women.
Oh, okay. I can think of 5.
The first thing is popularity of Disney princesses. Most American girls grow up watching Disney princess movies. The wildly popular franchise spans the decades from classics like Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Little Mermaid, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So what's wrong with Disney princesses? Well, Disney's done a fantastic job of editing all the unpleasant aspects that colored the original fairy tales.
Okay.
Things like consequences and failure. For instance, Hans Christian Andersen's version of The Little Mermaid doesn't end in a catchy song and dance number. The mermaid dies by throwing herself into the ocean and turning into sea foam.
It's horrible.
There's no happy ending or romantic rescue by the prince. He actually marries someone else.
It's horrible.
So what they're doing is they're putting rose-colored glasses on being a princess and things like that.
Right.
And that's not what real life is.
Okay.
You know, real life is ugly. The bottom line is girls are indoctrinated at a very young age that even the most harebrained of schemes will always work out in the end as long as you believe. Dumb shit. Number 2, girl power and self-esteem culture led us into a delusional view of life. Our culture's gradually been replaced real sins with imaginary ones. In place of lying and stealing, we have transphobia and not recycling. Another one of these imaginary sins is hurting someone's self-esteem, especially the self-esteem of a girl. Whether it's in school, Girl Scouts, magazines, or sports, girls are taught that they are super awesome no matter what they do.
True.
Craziness. Are you obese? No problem. Real men love curves. Can't do math? It's because the evil father didn't do enough to encourage you to take STEM classes. Are you stupid? Dye your hair blue or pink. Support left-wing causes, and you can consider yourself smarter than anybody else. It's ridiculous. Number 3, unrealistic expectations. One result of the combination of Disney princess syndrome and self-esteem culture is that American women have completely unrealistic expectations. Every American woman expects that her future husband will be handsome, wealthy, an aristocrat who speaks 4 languages, plays in the NBA, and sings lead vocals in a rock band. In other words, he'll be Prince Charming. And it doesn't matter that she's fat, lazy, ignorant, and slutty. She'll still think she deserves Prince Charming. Because she's been told her entire life that she's super awesome, just the way she is. She needs more synapses firing. Number 4. Feminist influenced media gives women a deformed understanding of what men want. Women's magazines spend a lot of time talking about relationships, but all the information they provide is wrong.
Most of it.
Here's typical headlines from a Cosmopolitan magazine. 21 mind-blowing sex moves you've never tried before. Introducing the Brazilian sweet treat.
Yeah. What's the Brazilian sweet treat?
I'll have to find out what that is.
I want it.
The next headline is How to Touch a Naked Man. 16 naughty strokes that will send him over the edge.
I want to be sent over the edge.
You won't read that magazine.
I'm going to go buy it.
The same message is conveyed in television shows that are popular with women like Sex and the City and girls. Men like sluts. That's what they say.
We do.
Now it's true. Men want a woman who knows 16 naughty strokes, but only if they're looking for one night stand or friendship with benefits. In other words, men only want the well-worn, highly skilled slut for a pump and dump. It's not the one we want to spend our life with.
It's totally not accurate.
Number 5 is lack of parenting. At some point after the sexual revolution of the 1960s, parents stopped giving away their children any guidance or anything related to love, sex, and marriage. They will parent their children in other ways, such as encouraging them to get good grades, but not with regard to anything involving sex. With sex, there's always no judgment. Lack of parental guidance is harmful to boys, but it's devastating to girls. Boys naturally know what they want, because we're smarter. They're attracted to wholesome-looking girls, who usually turn out to be wholesome in fact. So, girls, on the other hand, seem to make the worst choices when they lack parental guidance. You know, you have to lead your girls, and you actually have to tell them what they think. You can't ask them what they think. You tell them what they think.
Right.
So that's my 5 reasons.
All right, go over
five things American girls.
Okay, go over real quick. Just
1, popularity of Disney princesses.
Okay.
Number 2, girl power and self-esteem culture led to a delusional view of life. Number 3, unrealistic expectations. Bare necessities. 4, feminist influenced media gives women a deformed understanding of what men want. And number 5 is lack of parenting. Parent them girls, man.
So yeah, how do you combat that with your child?
Well, I think being transparent. You know, I don't. Well, see, she's not at a stage where I have to lie to her about life, but I do remind her that as lovely as I make the world look, it's ugly and muddy, and one day she'll get punched in the face. Because I tell her, everybody in this world is not going to love you. Everybody's not going to love you like I do. So you have to live your life where you protect yourself and make the right choices. If you're wondering what the right choices is, ask Daddy. Daddy knows the choices.
Well, sounds like sound advice from Latrell Sprewell.
They spinning, nigga. They spinning.
All right, let's jump into my topic. So my topic is a 3-part question that I sent out, and it was: have you ever had a one-night stand? Was it what you imagined it to be? What could you have done to make it better? Or what could have made it better? So, have you ever had a one-night stand?
Yes.
And how was it?
Yes. It was judging from to wonderful.
So you had a one-night stand before, and it was wonderful.
Yeah, one of them had to be wonderful.
Okay.
Like, oh my God, can I do that again?
Best thing ever.
Yes.
And then you had another one-night stand that was horrible.
Yeah, because I really didn't get to stand. She wouldn't let me stand.
So it was like a one-night sit?
It was a one night. I mean, she was afraid.
Okay.
But, you know, I was afraid. So it's like, you know, I was planning on sleeping with her that night. Uh-huh. But what had happened was, in my excitement, as when we woke up in the middle of the night, all the blood in my body was in my dick.
Okay.
And so it looked like a third leg. And she was like, "You think you're putting that thing in me? You got another thing coming." I was like, "It's really not that big." Probably the first time in history a man's talking down his dick. It's really not that big. It's the lighting. It's the lighting that makes it look that big. It's really, it'll go down a little bit. So, nothing happened. She went home. I probably jacked off. And then it went down, right? It's horrible.
It's pretty damn funny. So,
ruined my life.
You said it looked like a third leg.
I looked down when she looked down. I was like, God damn, whose dick is that? It just happened to be attached to me.
Oh, man.
I was highly excited.
Okay, so person one said, yes, I had a one-night stand. I was in New Orleans. It turned out to be much more than I expected. It turned out we dealt with each other for 3 years. I had no regrets. Just, when you're out of town, you meet somebody, I think those can be some exciting adventures.
Oh, yeah. You don't know her history.
Yeah, you can be anybody you want to be. Next person said, yeah, I had a one-night stand. It was okay, but not very memorable. LOL. What would have made it better? It was too short and not enough foreplay.
Whoa.
So, because I think that's that situation where I always talk about is that if you're going to do something like that, then you need to get what you want out of the situation. Don't do something just to be doing it. Person number 3. I never had a one-night stand before.
Lies you tell. Is there people that haven't had a one-night stand before?
Yes. So, would you rather, if you were going to be with a girl or be with somebody or marry somebody, would you want them already to be had a one-night stand? Or would you want them to, not experience that?
I want them to experience everything that they, I want them to live their entire sexual wildness or whatever fantasy that doesn't require somebody you're going to be with forever.
Okay.
First.
So so for women, you should have those experiences so you're not feel like you're missing out on something.
Yeah, have it. Have it first, and then you come to me and be like, oh, I've been fulfilled in every other way, so now I want to settle down and be bored to death.
Would you feel some kind of ways that dang, that was my girl and somebody, they just slept with somebody and that was it?
When I was younger, yeah.
Now, I wouldn't feel any kind of ways.
No, it's like, hey, that's good.
It's life.
Yeah, I'm not mad about that at all. I remember I used to get mad at people my girl would have sex with prior to me. 10 years ago, I'm upset. Like, that nigga didn't have to do that. What a captain.
But now
it's like, hey, it's part of life. I think of, the things that I've done to women. Mm-hmm. And I'd be like, well, she's not mad at that.
Yeah. Because she would have a lot more to be mad at.
Whoa.
Like I said, with one-night stands or two-night stands, you could, people be so concerned about sleeping with somebody too early and playing all these games back and forth. I feel like, you can be with somebody, you sleep with somebody on the first night and be with them 10 years. You could make somebody wait 3 years and then be with them 3 years and that's it. I say, you got to go with the flow, whatever, but I still think that in any kind of situation that you put yourself in like that, you do have to get what you want out of the situation, just in case it does become a one-night stand. Don't treat it like, because you don't know this person, right? It takes you a long time to really know somebody. You could be with somebody years, and they wake up and do some shit that you never thought they would do.
Yeah.
So, but in that situation, this is a short situation. You're hot and you're horny. You know that this is something you want to do. I say go for it, but make sure you get what you want out of the situation. If you want your booty ate, be like, hey, do you eat booty? No? Okay, well, maybe it's not something you want to do. You know what I mean? At least put down all the things you want to do in the situation so at least you can be satisfied if you never talk to that person again. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I think.
That's perfectly okay with me.
Yeah. What do you think about the people who look down on stuff like that? So if your girl, let's say, I'm sure you haven't talked about everything that you guys have done.
Well,
but if you tell her, hey, you know what, I had a one night stand, I was X, Y, and Z, it happened, I was young, woo woo woo, and then she starts looking at you kind of funny.
You know, I don't think she judges me that way, because I told her the time where I had sex with this girl and I thought the sex was bad, so I stole $20 out of her purse. I don't think she looked at me any differently.
Okay, well, you're not finna glaze over that. So you had sex with a girl.
Yeah.
And you thought it was whack.
It was so. I mean, she wasn't participating, so I was like, here I am. I done drove way out here, and it cost me $20 in gas. Right?
Oh, okay.
So as I turned in my performance as I do.
Right. You put it down.
I put it down. She fell asleep.
Right.
And I decided to get my gas money.
So you just took $20 out the purse.
Yeah, I could have took more. She had like 100. I was being fair.
Wow. I really don't feel like you're being fair.
I did to her what women have been doing to men forever. You know how you used to always have to hide your wallet? You never knew if one was going to steal your money.
Right.
I did what they do to us.
You just got her first.
Damn right.
Wow. We're going to have to do a whole topic on stealing shit out of people's purses.
Things you do when they give you bad sex.
Of the one night stand that you had that you said was good, what stands out in your mind, or what made it good that you remember? Like, okay, that was worth it.
Yeah. I think it was just doing it didn't seem like there was any boundaries. Mm-hmm. I was able to do whatever I wanted to do. It was like the world was my oyster at that moment.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, I'm here. I don't know if I'll ever be back, but here goes. That
freedom.
Yeah.
So if women can learn anything from that one night stand, it's to be memorable.
Yeah. Do the stuff that you always wanted to do. I mean, because you really don't know the status of the man or the woman in a one night stand.
Right.
They could be married. Mm-hmm. So this could be your only opportunity to do that thing you always wanted to do.
Right.
So do it.
Go for it.
Do that thing.
Go for it. Crazy. What's your next topic?
My next topic is 5 reasons why domesticated women are superior. Like domesticated cats, right?
Right.
All women are domesticated. Some of them are like wild, like mavericks.
Go ahead.
And go ahead, Glenn.
Sorry. Fucking around on Instagram.
Number 1, retrieves things from me without my asking.
Okay.
Bow.
What is that?
Bow. If I'm sitting there, like here's the thing. I'm sitting there and there's a program on TV like Sex in the City.
Okay.
Goddamn well I don't want to watch that. So I look around the living room, and what does she do? Grabs the remote for me.
And gives it to you.
And gives it to me. I get to control what's on the TV. Man. Ridiculous. Or she's at work. She's getting off. I'm at home. She knows what I like to eat. She brings me what I like to eat without me even having to ask her for it.
Right.
Like, here, I got you this breast and a wing original. Boom.
Right.
Head exploded. You're winning if you do this for your man. Domesticate yourself. That's just number 1. Number 2 is enjoys cooking and letting me be a man.
What's that mean?
Well, she doesn't get mad when I put my hand down my pants, and she loves she's in the kitchen, right? She doesn't ask me, oh, could you give me that pot from way up there? I can't reach it. She gets the step stool and gets it herself while I'm sitting there doing nothing. I might be playing Madden. She don't even bother me. She just does it all. And women that can cook fast. It don't matter what meal it is. 20 minutes, shit's done. Mm-hmm. You be like gumbo, 20 minutes, bow. It's ridiculous. I don't know how they do it. They just let you chill and play video games, don't even bother you. Number 3, excited by the idea of being a dedicated wife. Man.
Okay.
I'm about to tear up. Okay. she just it makes her happy to make you happy. Because that phrase, happy wife, happy life, she doesn't believe that shit. Mm-hmm. She believes my happiness comes from when he's happy.
Okay.
It's reciprocal.
Okay.
It's like, she just loves your dirty draws literally.
Is that kind of scary though?
No.
Is she gonna be standing over your bed?
It's only scary if you don't love her. I won't say the same, because we all say we love each other the same, but that's impossible.
Right.
Somebody loves somebody a little more than the other.
Or just different. They
are in a different way. Mm-hmm. If you don't love her and want to be with her and all that, then it can be scary, because you're spending your time trying to get away from her or go cheat with another person, and that's not what you do to a woman like this. This woman has dedicated her mind to you. You don't fuck that up by skipping out on it.
Right.
You keep it. You keep it real. You keep it honest. Which brings us to number 4. Abstains from activities that jeopardize loyalty.
Okay.
See? She doesn't have any guy friends. Because we all know what guy friends are.
What are guy friends?
Guy friends are, in case of emergency, break the glass. It's just a nigga waiting in line for your spot. He waiting for you to fuck up so she can cry on his shoulder. He go, oh. All of a sudden she's crying on his shoulder and he's pushing her head down to his dick. That's that fucked up behavior. Look out for those guys. They're handsome too. I was passing through at work this morning, and some girl was like, she was talking to a bunch of other girls. She's like, "Ooh, you know that when guys are metrosexual? Ooh, I like guys like that." And the girl was like, "What kind of guy? What does that mean?" "Oh, when they wash their feet and they smell good and they wear cologne." It's like, you were fucked up. Those are regular niggas. That's not metrosexual.
That's just Monday.
Man, she's misguided.
Wow.
The metrosexual, the guys that are comfortable wearing pink shirts and will tweeze their eyebrows. Those are metrosexual. Not guys that actually take baths. Kind of niggas she fuck with.
Yeah, and that's funny to hear that.
Number 5, the ever-present rubbing my back. When's the last time you asked your girl to rub your back, and it happens, she rubs your back for like 2 minutes and stops?
Okay.
It's fucking ridiculous. Because that's what we do. You can't copy us. If I rub your back for more than 2 minutes, I must be distracted. I must be looking at something on TV, and my hands are just rubbing your back involuntarily.
Right.
It's like, oh, wait, I'm still rubbing her back? This is stupid. Stop doing that.
Right.
But a woman like this, a domesticated woman, will rub your back until you fall asleep, and then just put the cover on you and do whatever she gotta do that day.
Like she put you to bed like a baby.
Right. Pack your lunch for tomorrow.
Wow.
Domesticated. Man, that's the life right there. Making you, she enjoys making you feel comfortable and genuinely cares about your physical state. Man, that's it. That's, shit, that's Superwoman right there. That's not describing any of these bitches out here. I'm kidding. There's plenty of women just like that, and those are women that are winning. If you're a woman that's like that and you're with a good man, then you have a great relationship. If you're a woman that's like that and you're with a bad man, you're wasting your fucking time. Get out of there.
Run for the hills.
Quickly.
Okay, what else?
That is it. That was number 5.
All right, let's recap it real quick.
Number 1 is trying to get to it. Retrieves things for me without my asking. She just knows what to get. It's in her memory. She knows. She's like your personal assistant. She knows what's on your mind. She knows what you need.
Right.
When you go to sleep each night, she knows that you want a tall glass of water. And she brings it to you. You don't have to say nothing. Fuck. It's ridiculous. Number 2, enjoys cooking and letting me be a man. She does all the cooking. She knows where the pots and pans are. You don't have to help her do none of that. She don't even bother you. I'm guilty of that most of the time. I mean, I know she's cooking, but I'm upstairs. I could be doing anything, something that I might find important. Like we're watching Steph Curry bust threes.
Right.
That's very important.
Very important.
Because I have to get my man clocks up. I'm clocking my man hours.
Right.
Because when I'm out there being a man, other men ask me what the man assignment was.
Right.
And the man assignment was watch the game, tell everybody what happened.
Right.
I'm on duty. That's all it is. She understands I'm on duty.
Right. It's not personal.
This ain't being me lazy.
Yeah. Strictly business.
Right. I might need to find the new glitch in Madden. If I don't know the glitch and they do, I might get kicked out of the man club.
Right.
Number 3 is excited by the idea of being a dedicated wife. Wow. What more can I say about that? She's embracing monogamous womanhood and the joy of nesting and caretaking. She clips your toenails.
Right.
She loves you.
She thinks you're hot.
Wow. And even though you're a fat slob, she thinks you're hot. The woman looks in your face and tells you, you're so fucking handsome. You look in the mirror and you see Oogla the Mutt. Stick with that woman. Nobody else thinks you're cute, Biz Marquis. Number 4, abstains from activities that jeopardize loyalty. Like, she's not gonna go with all her single friends to this club. Like, let's say like this. Girls had this thing that they do where all the single friends, they'll go somewhere and be like, there's 5 girls, right? They'll go somewhere with 5 guys, knowing goddamn well she is in a relationship. Why would you have the exact number? Why not be 4 girls and she just be, playing with y'all?
Right.
She be on the outskirts. No, there's 5 guys. So she's putting her in a position where it could jeopardize her loyalty. What this woman will do is call you and be like, these bitches thought they was finna hook me up, nigga. I'm out of here.
Right.
I'm gone now. You gonna come with me? Or when we catch the bus, you meet me at the bus stop?
Really? She's gonna catch the bus?
Hey, she gonna do what it takes to
Why
get the fuck out of there.
can't she catch Uber? What kind of girls you fucking with?
Hey, she don't want to spend daddy's money on Uber.
She's so dedicated to the household that she'll just take the bus.
She know you just bought the sports package on DirecTV, so y'all ain't got that extra 20. But it's mostly about, being in jeopardy. It's mostly about the male-female friendship. And there are male-female friendships that are successful. That are totally platonic. They all exist.
I have some female friends where there's nothing, that's my partner.
That is perfect.
But it seems like you got a little some trust issues here.
No. I'm just reading the article.
Oh, okay.
This has nothing to do with me. My woman's allowed to have male friends that she had before she met me.
No new ones?
Any new friend is a friend of ours.
Okay.
Just like if I was...
But like if she had a male friend, even if she had a male friend that was brand new, from you dating her and knowing her, do you think that she would fuck around?
No. She'd bring him and introduce him to me. We might all hang out.
Right. I mean, you don't have a fear of her cheating on you.
No, I don't. And that's the reason. That's one of the reasons why I love her so much, is because I don't have that fear. I've had that fear my entire life.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like that. It's in me. It was in me that entire time. I didn't trust them bitches.
Right.
But see, with her, I told her too. I said the moment I realized that you weren't cheating on me was a good goddamn moment. I let my guard down at that time. I took the knife from under the pillow, and I realized I didn't have to stab your ass.
But before that, you kind of was worried.
Well, before I knew her completely, which didn't really take that long for me to see her character, because I was able to even see her character before me. Mm-hmm. Either through stories or other people telling me something, or even her ex talking to me. I'm able to see what kind of person she was before she even got to me. Mm-hmm. So she was a good person before I came along. Now she's just fucking super.
What other dirt do you did in your life? Do you feel like, you got it coming?
Well, see, people will say like things like what's in the dark comes to light, karma, that kind of thing. Well, karma's gonna get me because I did so many bad shit. But the way I like to think about it is I was karma. I was the karma to them bitches.
It wasn't your fault.
No, it wasn't me. I was the Grim Reaper, if you will.
Right.
I was bringing them their karma back that they had coming.
Right. It had nothing to do with you personally.
Hey, I was serving the Lord. You know what I'm talking about?
Whoa.
He asked me to do something.
Whoa.
I was giving them their karma.
Whoa. Now we're going down a bad street.
I was God's mad angel.
Wow. I don't think I can continue with this.
Yeah, because God and karma aren't even correlating.
Right.
One has nothing to do with the other. But I would like to think that I was the karma. This wasn't their first rodeo. They did something bad to somebody, and I was sent to remind them.
Right.
Like,
you in the mighty penis of justice.
Right. Man, see, you know what I'm talking about.
Right. You were like a black superhero.
My rod and my staff.
Right. You were only there to help guide them back to the light.
See? And once I came down and smited thee.
Oh my God.
Once I came down and smited thee, unholy creature
of the devil. You had to bang the devil out of them.
Right.
Okay, like that preacher that was slapping the devil out of the girl. You just slapped it out of her coochie.
Exactly.
I think I understand now.
Whole different area to get the devil out.
Right. I mean, it involved you helping them.
See, and when I was done with them, what they do? They had better lives.
Yeah, they were better for it.
See,
as they cried and wondered where you were, they could only turn to God
and where their money was.
They could only tell, why, God, why?
Yeah.
So you brought them back home.
See? Man, I'm a good guy, actually.
Yeah. This thing has been totally blown the wrong way.
It's like he did not just steal my son's PSP. and he's punished me for that.
Right.
It's because I made some other guy waste his money on it when my son didn't need a PSP.
Right.
I made him waste his money. He stole it.
Yes.
I made him whole again.
Yeah, you've helped these women.
See, like we doing now.
Right, we're trying.
See,
so what else you got?
The last one is rubbing my back.
Yeah, and so, but the rubbing the back, to me, that's intimacy, right?
It is.
So intimacy starts not just sexual. Intimacy. What did I say?
Just something. Intimacy.
The enemy. Intimacy is acts and things you can do outside of the bedroom.
Yeah, because I might feel like I woke up with a headache the other day. I rode to work the whole time. When she got out of the car, she rubbed my neck and everything. The headache went away.
She has magical hands.
She knew right where to. Yeah, she's a fucking unicorn.
She's a unicorn.
God damn.
You run into unicorns and I keep finding rhinos.
Stegosauruses.
Yeah.
I told her when I met her, I said, you know what? If I mess up with you, God is going to be mad at me because you're definitely one of his angels.
That's really gay.
I said that.
I don't think she's an angel, though.
I do.
I don't think he's going to be mad at you at all.
I'll be karma again.
Yeah, maybe it's just karma. Maybe you're just going back into your role.
I thought my karma days were over.
Yeah, maybe not.
You were like, I need you one more time.
I need you for one last mission.
I want you to smite thee.
Smite thee. All right. So look, my topic is talking dirty. How important is it, and what to say? So, how important is it for you and your girl with talking dirty?
It's not.
Not at all.
Not really.
Do you talk at all?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I try not to say the Eddie Murphy stuff. Whose pussy is this? What's my name? Because that's been overused in comedy.
Oh, okay.
So I'll say, we do a lot of physical stuff, like smack on the ass all day. Whenever she goes to the bathroom, I like to smack her on the ass, and she'll stop to wait for me to smack her on the ass.
Do you ever smack her when she get back from the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's pretty gross. What if she did number 2?
Then I might get my hand muddy. No. We don't do a lot of dirty talk, but we do a little bit. Enough.
Okay.
To get the fire started.
Person once said, it's important both inside and out, but don't do too much during. It can be distracting. It's a sex, not a question and answering session. Yeah. I'm trying to focus on my nut.
Wow. 21 questions. What the fuck are you talking about now?
Sometimes like you could not hear and what somebody says, and that fucks up the whole thing. So if she say, "Do you like this pussy?" and all you heard was, "Do you what?"
Yeah.
And so you're like, "Huh?" It's not sexy the second time. Yeah. So you got to kind of pay attention. But she's right. So too many questions is kind of ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But I always tell people, women, that's when you should ask some of the most important questions. Like if you're giving them head and right before we come, our tip gets really hard. If you kind of scale that back a little bit and then you ask us for our code through our phone, you might get it.
You just might get it.
At that point, there's pretty much nothing that we won't say no to.
What's your PIN code?
Yeah, we might give you the ATM card, PIN code, email password. I mean, I think it's a very good time to, get a lot of stuff in men too. Yeah. If you're eating a clit and that clit start to get big, you pull back and be like, you gonna make me some tacos? Might be a good time to get some tacos.
You should agree to anything you got.
I think pretty much so. Person number 2. I'm not really into all that dirty talking outside the bedroom. It's not that important to me. I prefer when the sexual act is taking place to talk dirty a little. So this, so outside of the bedroom, she doesn't want any conversation. But, once we get down and dirty, it's time. But I think like the little text messages saying, hey, yeah, I think that's important. Guys, like we're very visual, and women don't understand. You don't have to send us a titty with a nipple out or your pussy. You could just send like, your leg, your thigh, your arm, or something like that. Be more subtle with it. And you could send a series of pictures where you take a picture of your feet and then your ankle and then your thigh.
Imagination, yeah.
That's gonna fuck a dude up. We love that shit. We like the straight pussy shots and the titty shots too. Don't get us wrong. Yeah. Those are always good to have. And it's funny, like, why do guys like that?
Right. What is that?
Yeah, I mean, like, if a girl just sent a picture of a pussy, like...
You start licking the screen.
I mean, you can Google pussies. Yeah. It's just better, I guess, when you know the pussy.
You've seen that pussy.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing is, 9 times out of 10, you have not seen that pussy. You've licked it. You've had your dick in it, your face in it. But when have you ever just turned the light on and seen a pussy up close, like, you know what her pussy looks like?
I've shaved some girls' pussies.
Wow.
Yeah.
See.
They,
fuck that back rubber. You shaving pussies.
I'm like, oh, no. No, what's good? Oh no, big Snoop Dogg. What is this? And I'm like, okay,
You got pussy grooming.
Yeah, let me get this. I didn't cut a girl a fade. Wow. My specialty was the little runway strip. See, I didn't done that a couple times. Like, yeah.
I just sent her for a Brazilian wax.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, we got to get this taken care of. Go out to the shed and get the power tools.
Weed whacker.
Yeah. Person 3. It's pretty important depending on how freaky the person is. And I was like, well, what should you say? This pussy is good. I love you. This is my pussy. I'm giving you this dick real good. And the list goes on. I'm giving you this dick real good.
Fucking with faggots.
She mixed in boy and girl stuff.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, one time I remember I was having sex with a girl and her ex, his name was Gary.
Yeah.
And I'm Kerry, right?
Yeah.
She didn't say Kerry hard enough, so I could have sworn she said Gary, and that fucked it up for me.
Right.
Because I was like, wait, did you just call me Gary? No, I'm not so fucking sure anymore. I don't think my dick is sure either.
Right. I remember I told you this story. I was fucking a girl and she says, why are you doing this to me? And I was so fucking confused because I didn't know if I should stop. And so I was like, are you okay? She was like, yes, yeah, keep going. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we get back in. She said, why are you doing this to me? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
what's wrong with you?
I didn't know. And I didn't enjoy myself.
No.
Because I was kind of scared. I was like, I don't know. I don't want to catch a case. She's looking like she's enjoying this, but she's asking me, why am I doing this?
Wow.
And I didn't know what the proper response was. And I guess I was thinking too much. Because I was like, fuck, am I doing something she doesn't like? Right. You like this? Yeah, I love it. Keep going. Okay. Why are you doing this to me? And that was what she constantly said.
She needs a new phrase.
Yeah, totally needed a new phrase. I remember the one Samoan girl I had sex with, she kept saying, oi. Oi, 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 oi. And that shit kept throwing me off. What the fuck is oi?
Cut that shit out.
Right, I wanted to say stop it. But yeah, she would say oi.
Oh, wow, it's terrible. Shut up.
Right, I really wanted to say that. Like, you're messing this up. The hell does oi mean?
No more talking.
Yeah, this quiet time. Last person. Yes, I love it in the bedroom, but I don't know how to talk dirty. Other than that. So they don't know how to talk dirty, but they would like it. So let's give them a few phrases that, people can say if you don't know how to talk dirty. Man and female kind of mixed together, some of them. And so first one, just lay back and let me make you come. Talking dirty during sex,
That's a threat.
man or female, it'll work every time. 2, you taste so good. We know that they're lying, but it's still really good to hear.
Like, it couldn't taste good. I just ran a few laps before I came here.
If a girl says to you, you can have me any way you want, baby.
I'd have her go in the kitchen and cook something.
I'd have her go fix the garbage disposal. But that's sexy, right?
Yeah.
Look how ready I am. Don't you want to put your dick in here?
Oh, wow.
I mean, when women tell me some shit like that, it's on like popcorn.
He's like, do you want to put your... Yes.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Now. So, yeah, those are a few phrases and stuff you could use. I know there's still more. Hit us up at grownmanchoppingitup@gmail.com and let us know what you think about, some different phrases that you could use, and we'll talk about it on the next show.
Yeah, make sure when you're threatening your girl or your guy that you know what kind of work day you're gonna have. Because if you're sitting in the middle of the day, day's going good, and then you beat and told him or her, well, when I get home, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. And they be like, ready, right? Then you end up having your day hella busy and you get tired, so you go home and be like, that's wrong.
I've done that. I've really talked myself up before, and I had full intentions of putting in work.
See?
But, you get home, lay down a little bit.
Yeah,
next thing you know, it's morning.
Like I was gonna
put some work in. But let's wrap this show up, man. Hey, sorry about us being gone for a couple weeks. We're back on it. We'll get this thing dialed in.
You know what I'm saying? It's good that we gave y'all a good episode today. We got more of them to come.
Yeah. What language was that? Hey, until next week.
All right.
Peace.